I'm very impressed with that. Very impressed with the ease of doing that. So we got 1, 2, 3 things through PLASTI-DIP. Servo. This servo reverser chip. And the ESC. The electronic speed controller. Okay, so I got the 3 pieces. I'm gonna PLASTI-DIP them now, and I'm gonna hang them, and they're just gonna hang down and dry. I'm gonna leave them overnight, then I'm gonna bring you back in the morning, and then we'll inspect them, see if there's no cracks or anything, and then we'll put everything back together, and then we'll put them back in the truck, and then hopefully we'll go run the truck in the water somewhere. Opening up the PLASTI-DIP. Wow, this stuff is red. Red, red, red. Check that out. Hope you guys can get this stuff where we are. PLASTI-DIP. Let's toss this out. Okay, let's dip. Okay, so that one's up. What I'm gonna do, I think though, is I think I'm gonna put a horn on the servo first before I PLASTI-DIP it, so then I can just pull the horn off and this whole area will be clean afterwards. Servo horn. Should be able to snag a servo horn from here somewhere. Servo horn on. And of course it's not the right tooth. Wow. So, found myself a servo horn. It's just a weird old star servo horn. I don't really care about it. Just wanted to protect the hole there. Jam a screw down in there. And PLASTI-DIPper. Hopefully should be waterproof, like they said. Or water resistant. I'm like a lot of guys out there, I don't really care. I'm just out to have fun. Awesome, servo horns on. PLASTI-DIPPing the servo. That little screw on this will tighten. And bloop. No magic tricks. Just let it sink right on down in there. Bloop. Bloop. And fish it right back out. And hang it up. hopefully that works out. Yes, see? Right into the PLASTI-DIP. Making sure that the fins that dissipate the heat do not get covered in PLASTI-DIP. You can get a bit on it, but don't cover it. It's that, my friends, is what keeps your ESC from melting. Okay, here's where faith kicks in. I'm hoping I got a pretty good seal on everything. As you can see, I made a huge mess. That's why I laid down some paper towels, so it's just managed to get some hair, but I'll clean that all up. Take you in for a closer look there now in a minute. Stuff has pretty much started to calm down. On the dripping, you can see that the PLASTI-DIP is now already starting to harden up. You know, there's nothing wrong with dipping it a second time. After it all cures, if you look at it and you see, you know, I'd like to have a little bit more here, a little bit more there, dip it a second time. Take your time with this stuff. Don't do this stuff quick and end up ruining your gear. Check out the aftermath. Servos and electronics bleeding their guts out everywhere. Everywhere. Look at that. Had to kill them myself. I got them. But no, on a serious note, here's the aftermath of the PLASTI-DIP. Turn on some light. There you go. Aftermath of the PLASTI-DIP. Starting to cure already, really starting to grow a shell. It's kind of like a waxy shell right now. It's very fragile still, but in the time to come, it'll form a beautiful, beautiful seal. There's the ESC. Awesome. It's a good thing I put down that stuff though, because it'd make a real big mess on my workbench there. So yeah, need to get 2 more leads to plug into my receiver, and then PLASTI-DIP the receiver, hang it like the rest, and we should be good to go. Okay, perfect. Stay tuned, man.